This is our Cobra, and this is Let's Play Mass Effect 3 Blind. Huh, what's this here before?
Edie, can you clean this up?
I will try.
This is the Kodesh. We've lost barriers. Our comm system is jammed. Can anyone hear this? We have geth fighters incoming. Please, if anyone can hear this, we need help. We have hull breaches. Life support failing.
Huh.
Ron, the Kanesh is getting swarmed by geth fighters.
Damn it. Interceptors, divert to the Ganesh. Thank you, Commander. If you hadn't enhanced that signal, would have lost the ship.
Well, thank Edie. She's the one who helped clean it up. Huh. Well, I barely started, and already I saved the ship. I'm awesome.
The geth recovered faster than we'd hoped. If it hadn't warned us, they could have wiped us out.
Sounds like you owe Legion an apology.
However advanced your friend is, it's still a geth.
A geth who just saved your fleet.
And I wish I could have known it better. But right now, we cannot afford trust. What do you need?
I'd like to know about your patrol fleet.
In peacetime, the patrol fleet managed navigation, internal security, and intership conflicts or crimes. Now, we mostly guard the heavy fleet's flank. It's mostly light frigates or fighters.
Tell me about the civilian fleet.
Our civilian ships? Admiral Corus commands them, if he survived his crash landing on Rannoch. In peacetime, they made up the bulk of our fleet. Now, our strength would even give the Turians pause.
Tally said you had the largest fleet in the galaxy.
The Turians have more dreadnoughts. Their overall military force is larger than our heavy fleet by far. But before we began this war, we jury-rigged every Quarian ship in the flotilla for battle. Even our live ships have cannons.
Well, since you planned on committing all of them into the attack, that's actually a good idea.
Use what you've got.
Indeed. With the modifications, our live ship cannons are comparable to the main guns on a dreadnought.
Impressive.
They lack the armor of a real dreadnought, but they can back the heavy fleet formidably when needed.
I still think we're a stupid idea to even go into this war, but since you're committing every ship, equip arming every ship so it can fight is actually a smart idea.
What can you tell me about Admiral Garrel's heavy fleet?
It was our main military force before the war, comprised of all Quarian vessels suited for sustained combat. It can't compare to the Turian forces, of course, but we have a number of heavy frigates and advanced fighter forces.
Uh-huh.
Which fleet does Admiral Zen command?
Special projects. It's not a fleet per se, just a few research vessels. Her technical breakthroughs have put us within striking distance of the homeworld.
Yeah, just the shame she's, insane.
You're not worried about her losing perspective, given her interest in the geth?
If she can save our people, she can do whatever she wants.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
Hello, Legion.
Shepard Commander, you opposed Creator Admiral Zen's attempt to confiscate our platform.
She's done enough already.
Your assistance continues to be noted.
You say geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships?
Hostile geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the Creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing geth from this server will prevent significant Creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
Appreciate it.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Your decision was sound. Deleting the heretics resulted in fewer geth allied with the old machines.
So you don't regret killing them?
It was logical. If we had not deleted the heretics, we would face an increased number of hostile geth platforms.
Woo!
Death holds different consequences for synthetics than organics. Do you harbor regrets about deleting the heretics?
No, I'd do it again.
We're already facing millions of geth working for the Reapers. I'm okay with thinning those numbers again.
You will likely have the opportunity to do so.
Yeah.
What was interfacing with the Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them. They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
Yeah, I can kind of understand.
The geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The geth were building a megastructure to house all geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
Is that what made the geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
What did you do after you left the Normandy?
Guess they're not that different from humans, or
Returned to the
any
geth
living being at
consensus
all,
beyond the
apparently.
Perseus Veil. Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
So the geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice. We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
I have the benefit of being able to share memories. Hi, Sally.
I haven't heard any news about that Reaper base. Hopefully they'll give us a target soon.
So how did you end up back with your fleet, Tally?
When the war started, the Admiralty Board asked for my help. I had more recent contact with the geth than most of my people. They hadn't filled the spot on the board left by my father. I was invited in. It's just a technicality. I'm far too young to be a real admiral.
Don't sell yourself short, Tally. The board needed your expertise. You needed the authority that comes with rank.
Huh.
How did the war with the geth get started, anyway?
Admiral Zen developed a scanning countermeasure that interferes with geth active scans. It's like a flashbang grenade. It effectively crippled the geth ships in combat. My fleet couldn't pass up the chance to attack.
Could we use it to fight the Reapers?
It only works against the geth, unfortunately. Their AI lets them use extremely detailed LADAR pings. Zen's countermeasure overwhelmed them with garbage data. And it's useless now that the Reapers have upgraded their processing power.
Ouch.
How is it being back with the fleet?
Right now, it's exhausting. I'm an admiral in the middle of a war. I just want us to get out of this alive. Everything else can wait.
Understandable.
Talk to you later, Tally.
If you want to catch up in private, call me up to your cabin.
I will. I guess I could ask her to join me, but she's kind of busy right now, so... I respect that. No reason to go all... Hey, we were to work together before. Can you, like, drop everything on the floor and work for me now? It'll work with me.
But it's tough to only fight geth when the Reapers have taken half the galaxy.
Without the fleet, we lose our supply lines. Lose your supply lines, you lose the war every time. Commander, we've got reports of trouble at a Turian fuel depot on Sione. I've updated the galaxy map.
Of course.
I've added the Quarian fleet's combat data to ours. They've got amazing technical coverage. They might even have the Solarians beat for strategic processing capability. Commander?
Important. From Miranda Lawson, Shepard has something important to tell you. I need to do this in person. Can you meet me in the comments? I'll send a nav point. No bits this time, I promise. Sure thing.
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get nervous, you can't even imagine them naked because, like, who knows? It's a tentacle monster under there? What is that? What's under there?
That would be telling.
Good to have Tally back, even if it's just for a bit. Although every time you call her Miss Voss Normandy, I kind of expect to see her walking around with a tiara and a sash. As for the rest of the Quarians, though, are we okay with them blowing up a ship with you on it?
No.
We are not.
Right, just making sure. Different standards and all. And you found Legion! He's still wearing that piece of your armor? Because that wasn't creepy at all.
Shepard, the geth continue to block Quarian access to the mass relay. The Normandy stealth drive is allowing us to remain undetected.
Right. We can hit the Quarian homeworld or get out of system whenever you want. Just let us know. Commander?
One moment. I have been contacted by Legion.
Your new platform is inefficient. It has low-volume hydraulics and is top-heavy.
This is an infiltration unit, meant to move among organics without detection.
Without an artificial epidermis, its infiltration capabilities are ineffective.
Still, the organics do not perceive it as a threat. Nor will they until my day of reckoning.
Edie.
Did I vocalize that on the bridge?
You did. You have acquired the organic attribute of asking questions to which you already know the answers.
I see your humor heuristics still lack an expert system.
Okay.
Hello, Shepard.
She does love those "I'm an evil robot who's going to take over everything" jokes. Well, I can understand why they make people nervous. Next floor. Alright.
If you can, Edie, that would be appreciated.
Searching for any mention of your recruits is not a complicated protocol, Major.
Trying to find out what happened to your people?
Yeah. Edie, make the scope galaxy-wide. And if I can find just one squad, they may lead me to the others.
Good luck, Caden.
Thanks, Shepard. I'll let you know what happens.
I will establish the routine now. Edie out.
By the way, Shepard, it's been good having Tally around. She's a good egg. But wait. Don't tell her I said that. In case it's some kind of Quarian insult.
One never knows.
But the geth? I certainly could have lived happily without coming face to face with another one of those. Got a few things on my plate.
Whoa! What the hell? Shepard headbanging like crazy right there. What the heck happened?
It's nice to have Tally back. I've made sure we're well stocked with dextro-based antibiotics and antihistamines.
Good job, Doc.
Just reviewing some charts.
Let's see what Garrus is up to.
Too bad you weren't here earlier, Tally. You just missed Rex.
I heard. I can't believe the genophage is really cured.
Shepard's on a roll. I figure if we can pull that off, we've got a shot at sorting the geth out.
I don't know. The genophage didn't carry rifles and fight back.
No, but there was a scary bit with the mother of all Thresher Maws.
So what?
Long story. Nobody will believe it anyway.
With you, Garrus, I'd believe just about anything.
Oh? We should play poker sometime. Anyway, it's good to have you back. Now, believe it or not, this damn gun still needs calibrating.
Of course it does. I don't think anyone's surprised anymore.
Shepard, you just knew the geth would figure into this war somehow.
Yeah, just hope
Because
those
Reapers weren't
allies.
enough.
Still, it's good to have Tally here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Paladin?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
But you are a good leader.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
Well, yeah, that's cold hard reality. We might have to do that. I'll try to avoid it. I don't like sacrificing people. But we might not have a choice.
If all life in the galaxy vanishes because we hesitate, what choice do we have?
This is going to be a rough war.
No doubt about it. That said, I prefer to avoid having to sacrifice anybody, but, well, simple math dictates that it's more sensible to save the 2 million than the 1 million, if it comes down to it.
Tally's a welcome face around here. Or, well, a welcome face behind the helmet, I guess. If the Geth still think Reapers are some sort of god, this war must be heaven to them. Maybe later.
Sure thing. I know it's a bit cold with the whole taking it mathematically, but
Joker,
sometimes
really?
that's
I
what I
have
think
work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then look it up on the extranet.
You can't believe everything you find there. It's more reliable to ask a friendly Asari.
I'm not telling you if my hair tentacles move.
Fine. Deny me the answer I've been seeking for years. With this war on, we could die at any second, you know?
Joker, really? I have work to do.
Oh, come on, it's just one simple question.
Then
I'm
look it
actually
up on
curious.
the extranet.
You know he's gonna keep bothering you until you tell him.
They're semi-flexible cartilage-based scalp crests that grow into shape, and they don't flop around.
Yes. Thanks, Liara. I gotta tell Vega I was right.
Well, at least he's making friends.
Good thing, right?
Good to see you again, Shepard.
Smuggler Manifest Yungi system. Operative Mort has sent Smuggler Manifest of an Athabasca-class freighter to authorities in Yungi systems. Manifest false. 8,000 tons of dextro amino food supplies, 16,000 of liver amino acid food supplies, 200,000 tons of platinum stamped ingots, 12 Alliance fighter craft inactive, mothballed on lower deck, 12 Hierarchy interceptor crafts inactive, mothballed on lower decks, 300 indentured worker slaves from Karshan recaptured attempting to escape Reapers, mainly Batarian. Authorities will seize the freighter in 2 hours. Per the broker's request, the Yungi's government has agreed to provide the slaves asylum and certificates of citizenship in exchange for future favors rendered. Huh. Do we get any new data? I don't think. Nope, no new data.
Please enjoy your day.
Thank you. Next floor.